Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. This is Love, Marriage, Sex with Tia and Tia. Today we want to talk about men going down on women. I know it's quite weird. I feel more women have issues with that compared to men, like going down when it comes to vice versa.
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know. I feel like more men would not mind going down.
Cross-cultural lines
but women would not mind doing a blowjob until you come. The come is the problem.
Okay.
But for men, I feel like that it has to be well packaged, and I feel it's a trend for you guys. I'm sorry, it's a trend that because everybody's like, oh, I go down on my woman now. Everybody's feeling like, it's a big thing for me to go down. If everybody comes out as a trend and say disgusting, every man will go disgusting. So now,
and there was a point where that was actually considered disgusting. I remember in
maybe
high school, even like, no, you did not.
See?
And I think the beginning of the now for those of you who are music and rap historians, please don't hold me to this. I might be wrong, but if I remember correctly, it was not really the cool thing to do as a dude to be going down on women. Like, they go down on you, you don't go down on them.
So you see,
and so you definitely did not want to admit it if you did that. But obviously, we can see also how, as you said, right, popular culture and the trend has changed to us, like, hey, that's what you do, right? So like everyone does it. But then I think it also cuts across cultural lines.
Yes.
And depending on what country you're from as well, I think that determines the number of men or percentage of men who go down versus men who don't go down.
Now you're speaking from a man's, not for yourself,
for men
who do not. Yes.
Gotcha.
What do you think is the reason why they do not want to go down on women?
Well,
on their wives.
If you poll,
as believers, we're talking about husband and wife. Always know that, please.
If you poll 10 men who do not go down on their wives, 80% of them would say it's because of the smell or the scent or the odor. That's what they would say, even though we all know that that's really just an excuse and it's a cop-out, really. But that's what they would say.
Yeah.
And then you might also find some that have a problem with the distance and proximity of one hole to the other hole. And that bothers them. And we're very creative in imagining all sorts of scenarios when it comes to what may or what has happened in those holes before. Whether if it's blood or fecal matter or gas, like the list is endless for us to actually create monsters out of those two holes.
I get
that would actually serve to support our argument of why you do not go down on your woman. And so I think for most men that is really what it is. And then there's some who would say yes, they had a bad experience, and so they're now punishing their spouse.
Yeah.
Whoever it is because of that bad experience that they've had. Even though it's funny because I feel like if you polled that same number of women, probably that same amount would have also had a bad experience, but they're not. I think most of them are not going to hold it against their future partner. But for men, it's like, I think it also goes again to just that whole, the way men are packaged, which, it is true that men find it harder to forgive than women do. And I feel like that also.
Is that true?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, men find it harder to forgive than women do. Because men hold on to things and find it hard to forgive and forget. Is something that they use to say that, okay, this is why I'm not going to, for example, go down on my wife.
I get you.
I've been traumatized by this and I refuse to move on from it, and definitely I'm not going to repeat it again.
I feel women do that too. Like, okay, I'm not going to do this because, I've seen dirty men, this. So I understand that men...
The difference though is that if a man really is able to get a woman to a point where she really opens up, most of them are willing to go back there again.
Okay.
Whether if it's to their detriment or to their benefit. Most women would, if you actually get them to a point where they're open and vulnerable with you. For men, not necessarily so.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't know that about men, like changing their minds to that.
Yeah.
If you're a man out there that you think, you are worried about going down because of the smell, please carry paper towel wet it, wipe that place several times, and check again in case. If that's the reason, you will be very sure to know that that's not the only reason why you're doing that. It's if you have an intimate, I'm not saying you have to. If both of you agree that going down is not a thing for you guys, I understand. But if you want your woman to go down on you, please be ready to do the same. Okay? Don't come here and tell us that you want her to be there and you'll be pushing her head down. When it comes to your turn, you'll be doing like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. When they say focus on the clit, you'll be turning around and roaming where they did not send you. All I'm saying is, don't be a Romeo. Don't run around. Focus on the instructions. All I'm trying to say is listen to each other. Please listen to each other.
Yeah.
She's not gonna do A and you're doing B. She wants you to do A, you do A too. This is something that actually ruins relationship. If you cannot agree in this space, I don't know how you agree outside.
True indeed.
I don't know, because if we cannot communicate and get things straight, like, babe, I need you to do this, I need you to do that, that means outside.
Yeah.
We're gonna have issues as well. So put that into consideration.
Yeah, and it's one of those things again that, as you mentioned, if both of you have said that this is not a thing that you want to do and try, that's fine, cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you know that you have a spouse, or both of you might be interested in it, and you have reservations for whatever the reason is, I don't think this is the platform for it. But there are definitely things that couples can do to help to make it much more possible to go down on each other, whether if it's you as the husband going down on your wife, or you as the wife going down on your husband, that we will be more than happy to talk about and share ideas as well and suggestions.
Yeah, I think we'll do that in another video, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because it's basic things, but who knows? Some people would want to have that too, so we're more than happy to do that.
Yeah.
However, we're so grateful that you watched to the end, and if you have watched to the end of this video, what we want you to do, what emoji, babe, do we want this time around? You give us the stick out your tongue emoji.
That's right, the tongue sticking emoji.
Whatever tongue sticking emoji,
Right,
because I think
called.
we have 2 or 3.
Yeah,
the
I feel like
drooling,
there's
just any tongue will be
Yes.
fine. I know that some of us are quite lazy, like myself, to type. Just give me that emoji. I know that, yes, I'm busy doing my work, or I feel you, I get you, or I support you. Your comments really is a huge support to know that
Yes.
we are communicating to some people out there.
Right.
We're not just on our own, and I get to see these people. However, we want to say a big shout out. We want to give a shout out to Josh. Josh is the name, right?
Josh.
I'm gonna put his whatever down there. Thank you so much for your comments. I've seen like back-to-back comments that this person is putting out there. Thank you so much, and we're gonna give shout outs to several people too that we see. We're gonna put it right there. But I see you, Josh, because it's like he was on it when it came to comments.
Yes,
and
sir.
Melissa too. She said she's Team Tia in our adventure challenge.
snaps.
Who
Thanks,
is
Melissa.
Tia? I know that both of us are Tia, so that's the trick, Even if you support me, it means you're supporting
That's
both
right.
of us. That's how we told our kids, mommy and daddy are one. So guys, we are one.
That's right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for
Thank
supporting
you.
Tia. I know it's me. I know it's me.
Well,
I know it's me because I've been winning the games, and I'm gonna present
Letting you
you
win the
guys
games.
well. Don't think I'm gonna disappoint you. I'm here to appoint you. Ha!
Anything to make you happy.
Disappointment, appointment.
anything to make you happy.
Guys, he's trying to make you look like he's making me happy. Can you see that? Is that true? I am winning here. Don't come and make me.
We are all winning
Yeah, we are winning.
because I'm making you happy.
See that? See
All
that?
right, guys. Catch you in a later video.
God bless you.
Bye.
Bye.
It's Tia and Tia.